It was actually the subject of both days and a priority for me to convene women leaders to talk about exactly this issue. And again, this is not unique to any one region. We can look around the world and see that there is still so much work to be done to fight for the equality of women, to fight against the disparities that exist in every sector, be it education or the economy. And to your point, to give people hope in the process of doing that. What we saw in Guatemala, for example, where and it actually was a theme, that is, in the United States, in Guatemala and here, access to capital. Big issue. Are women given equal access to capital, to the financial resources they need to invest in their own entrepreneurship in a way that they can achieve economic health and success? It's an issue that we have discussed in the United States. In fact, I'm working on this as it relates to our CDFIs, our community banks, but it is an issue here as well. So the work that we are doing in terms of our young women empowerment, which, young women of every age in Guatemala, is about a number of things, including looking at the issue of access to capital. The conversations that I had there included that women, if they don't have collateral, were not given a loan, but because of certain customs and the way things work out, they may not have title to the collateral that otherwise would be the basis of the loan. There were discussions about the interest rates that are being charged. Here we talked, just in this room, with women entrepreneurs about a very similar issue and what we can do to also use technology to get direct relationships with these women and connect them with financing institutions. This is some of the work that I've been doing in convening the CEOs in the US, including folks like MasterCard and Microsoft, who are interested in growing the capacity in terms of their digital health of these women so that we can do online banking. It's called fintech, right? Financial in technology. I will also say that in my experience, having done this work for many years, there's a direct connection between that and what we see in terms of violence against women. So it is a fact that a woman will endure almost any abuse if it means making sure her children are fed and there's a roof over their head. And one of the best ways we can ensure that women have power and agency in those situations is to make sure they have economic independence, so they can make the choices about where they are and they don't have to accept a false choice of either feeding their children or enduring abuse. And so when we look around the world, we know that that is true and that these issues are connected. And so let's see the interconnection, because part of the focus for us in this region is about violence. We talk about safety and security. Well, when we do that, let's also always remember the violence against women and children, and usually disproportionately so. And so there are many avenues through which we can address that, and economic empowerment is one of them. So thank you for that question.